sniper, what we call in our league, guys that don't need much airspace to get it off because there's quick trigger, and it creates so much space for myself, Russ, and AD to work our pick and roll magic. When you have guys like Melo and guys that can space the floor and keep guys honest on the perimeter.
What were you seeing defensively in that first half? What were some of the things that had to be cleaned up?
Turnovers. I mean, when we don't turn the ball over, we're a pretty good team. When we turn the ball over, it definitely takes the sails out of us, and we got to do a better job of that. Especially me, for sure.
LeBron, I think it's only the fourth game that you and Russ have played together, but there were moments, particularly the way you guys closed out the first half, where it just seemed like your synergy was really strong, finding each other, both going breakneck speed. Where's that coming along? And when you have moments like that where he finds you in consecutive possessions, where does your mind go to what this could be as?
Passing ability, being able to see plays before it happened. And for me as a receiver, it's my job to be in position where the quarterback can just make the pass and I got to go get it. So, just running the lane with Russ, he's usually, out in front of the pack because, his pace, his intensity. But, when you run with him, you get rewarded.
LeBron, the last two teams that you've been on under Frank have been such defensive juggernauts, and it seemed to come together pretty quickly defensively. Frank has said that you guys still have a longer way to go with this group. What have you seen from him and the coaches in terms of what's different about implementing the defense this year, and how has that process been different from the last 2 years?
No, it's every day. It's every day. We got a lot of guys, a lot of new guys this year that came from different systems, or have played defense in different ways. So, we're working every day. Our film sessions are probably the most important because we get an opportunity to watch it and clip it and watching the slow-mo and say, okay, if we would have did that better, or this is how we want to play this specific action. This is what puts us in best possible chance to get a stop after stop after stop. And I think the film that we watched from the OKC game in the second half, we was able to translate to tonight and hold this team to 42% shooting. So that's fantastic.
LeBron, when were you sure that you'd be able to go tonight? And did you feel anything at all, or feel 100%?
Around 5:30, 5:45. I felt pretty good at that point, and I was doing a couple tests, definitely feel it a little bit right now, but that's just the adrenaline wearing off. So, but it feels a lot better post-game today than it did post-game Sunday when we played Memphis.
Hey, LeBron, good to see you again. What were your first impressions of Evan Mobley?
He's going to be a damn good basketball player in this league, and I've seen it. I've seen it. It's so crazy because he was just playing against my son a couple years ago. This is weird. It's getting more weird by the day. He's playing against my son in the playoffs 2 years ago. And obviously we've seen what he did in the tournament. Just electrifying. And, they got a good one. Cleveland has a good one. They've done a great job over the years in the draft, I'll say.
Marla Anzo. LeBron, sorry about an Aaron question, but I just wondered how the House 330 is going. Is there a timeline on maybe on that? And I'm just curious, with all you've done for Akron, has any other athlete kind of asked you about maybe starting, a project like that for them?
First, to answer your question, we have a timeline, but we're not rushing it because our families mean that much to us that we don't want to rush anything that we do down in Akron. So, but we're on pace. We're on pace, and we love everything that's going on inside House 330. So, looking forward to that. And I've had a few athletes come up to me or reach out to us and asking their expertise or asking us what our expertise is on, how to possibly start a school or how to create housing and things for families in need. So it's pretty cool to know that people are trying to follow our blueprint, and we actually have a program every year where we bring in, a lot of people to kind of just see the blueprint of how we do things, and because we want this thing to spread across the nation. I mean, if we can get communities to continue to build, I mean, it just makes the world even better than what it is.
Last question, Kyle.
LeBron, have to give Gabe credit for this. He said earlier today's the 18-year anniversary of your debut in the NBA, and you played more than half.
But now I do, and it's just a treat. I mean, to be able to play the game, for this long and play it at the level I'm able to play it at, it's just an honor and it's a treat, and I don't take it for granted. I mean, what I have 20. I had 25 in that first game, 25. So.